Alright, hey guys, it's Red Shadow, and welcome to some would be great. Here we go. Some Seven Nights Rebirth. Today we are going to be taking care of the story event that's going on right now, which, as you can tell by the title, it says, as soon as I'm done checking in. Awkward. It's called, That's Right, I'm the Villain. So yeah. I think this is probably like going to be on I think everything is unlocked, so we'll see. Just thinking about it makes my blood boil. Why? Is there even a single sane person here? I don't like it. I don't like any of it. So what's gonna go on here? Oh yeah, see, everything is unlocked. So we'll just take care of that today. This story is a work of fiction inspired by real events. Please note that it is unrelated to actual events. Somewhere in a rift between dimensions. Yanni! Wake up! I said wake up now! This is no time to be sleeping. We have an emergency on our hands. A real crisis, I tell you. If this isn't a real crisis, I'll wring your neck myself. What is it? There's a problem with the dimension. Where isn't there? If it's nothing major, just leave it be. Something's different this time. How should I put it? This doesn't seem like a major issue at the moment, but it'll turn into a pain in our butts if we don't deal with it now. You're the real pain in the butt, you know that? That's what you woke me up for? Jeez. Wait a second. As Yanni listens to Vanessa, she senses that something is indeed different than usual. You're right. The dimensional axis has worked slightly. It seems a powerful, vengeful grudge has infiltrated this world through the gap. See? I told you! But what do you mean by a powerful grudge? Isn't that a serious problem? Not quite, but if we don't deal with it now, I think it'll be a real hassle down the line. So where's is this problem exactly? Dunno. What do you mean I don't know? Fine, then who's been affected? Don't know that either. It's random. That doesn't even make any sense. Everything in this world exists along the axis of space and time. If those axes get twisted, there's nothing anyone, not even the strongest beings, can do. Of course, some might be fortunate enough to avoid the disaster altogether, but that's pure luck. That's why I said it's random. Vanessa, keep watch over this place for a bit. I need to find out what's causing this. What? Hey, where are you going? Man, I'm dealing with allergies today. Sorry, guys. At the Aisha Imperial Palace, after the war, the aftermath of the long conflict had left the populace exhausted and impoverished, and Rin is eager to look after her subjects. My people are suffering, yet here I am, luxuriating alone in the comfort of my palace. I feel like I'm committing a grave sin. How can I restore the country to its former state? Of all the times for General Karma to be away on inspection tour, Who can I turn to for counsel? The Four Lords? I'd rather get advice from newborn puppies and kittens than discuss policy with that untrustworthy lot. At least with cats and dogs, I'd have something cute to look at. Huh. But then again, there isn't anyone at the palace who I can really consider a true asset right now either. If General Cardinal were here, he'd probably tell me to find a way to get along with them, wouldn't he? I guess I have no choice. With no other capable allies at the palace, I need to reach for the best option available, no matter how slight. A few days later, the Four Lords are summoned. Welcome, everyone. Ace is running late, I assume. By the way, is everyone feeling unwell? You all look a bit worse for wear. Not at all, Your Majesty. We're fine. Please begin your meeting. A brief silence falls over the room. Sun Wukong? Is something wrong, Your Majesty? Sun Wukong, you can't send a clone in your place to an administrative meeting. Please bring your actual self here immediately. Busted. No, this is the real me, in the flesh. I can prove it by demonstrating my cloning technique right here. I beg your pardon? This is a real this is the real you? Then what happened to you? You seem very different than usual. The truth is, I've done a lot of self-reflection. At some point, I became incredibly remorseful of the way I've been behaving. It was truly a shameful behavior on my part, truly, and I sincerely regret it. Sun Wukong, reflecting on himself? That's Sun Wukong? Why did I go around acting like such a cocky big shot when my skills were so mediocre? Who was I to cause so much trouble while running my mouth like that? I'm planning to seek out with that woman Eileen and apologize to her soon too. Like, Lightning Lady? What kind of nickname is that? Who the heck says something like that these days? Oh, right. Well, it's always good to apologize for your mistakes, I suppose. And what about you, Lubu? What's wrong with you? Dio-chan kicked me to the curb. Excuse me? Dio-chan. She's had a change of heart. She said being with an oaf like me was a waste of her time. Holy shit! These poor guys! I feel bad for them. But can I blame her? I have so many faults. I've been such a war-crazed maniac that I hardly had any time for Dio-chan. What woman would stand for being neglected like that? Dio-chan is the greatest beauty in all of Aisha, and I'm nothing but a payroll pirate member of the Four Lords. The fact that she even glanced my way is already more than I deserved. So now I'm going to let her go. What? No, I mean, why would you? Plus her red grapples for a response when another person walks onto the scene. Finally! Ace, is that you? Huh? Where's Ace? And who are you? My name is Lena. I'm a yin-yang master serving under Ace. Something's come up, so Ace won't be available for a while. I've come in his place. Has something happened to him? Ace has gone in search of the Black Flame Dragon. Gone searching for the What? Ace blamed himself for failing to protect the Imperial Palace. He set off on a training journey, declaring that he would imbue his leader's sword with the power of the Black Flame Dragon to make up for his failure. Daisy tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He was so bullishly stubborn that even Orochi emerged to try and talk him out of it, but he wouldn't even listen to her. What the heck is wrong with all of these so-called warlords? Huh. Either way, I appreciate you delivering this news, Lena. Of course, I've hardly had any screen time until now. So this is what it takes for someone as run-of-the-mill as me to finally make an appearance? Well, screen time? What screen time? What on earth is she talking about? Are they breaking the fourth wall? I've been dying to make an appearance for so long, but no one ever called on me. So when Daisy said she was going to the Imperial Palace, I had to practically beg her to let me go instead. If Ace stays away a bit longer, do you think I'll get even more dialogue? She's just as weird as the rest of them. Oh, what's this? One moment, Lena. Just as Lena is about to turn and leave, Rin notices something that looks like a small thread on her back and lightly touches Lena's shoulder to remove it. Oh. I'm sorry, Lena. There was a loose thread stuck on... a loose thread stuck to you. Your Majesty. Oh, who am I to say anything to you? It's gone now, so it's fine. You may leave. Well, then, I'll be taking my leave now. Me too. But what about the meeting? Find someone smarter to ask about that, not a heartbroken oaf. Oh yes, like Zhu Liang. I'm sure that he's got time on his hands, so ask him. I'll be leaving too, Sorry, I can't read. I'll be leaving too, Princess. Wait just 1 second. Where does everyone think they're going? After Sun Wukong and Lu Bu and Lena take their leave. Everyone seems off today. Am I just imagining things? Is Zhu Liang at the palace? Have him sent over if he is. A short while later, Zhu Liang enters Rin's chambers. I heard my presence was requested, Your Majesty. So you finally decided to call upon me. I've been waiting for this moment. Welcome, Zhu Liang. I summoned you because I wish to draw upon your wisdom. I want to make the nation more prosperous and powerful. How can I accomplish that? Before prosperity can be restored to the nation, there is a more pressing matter at hand. The populace is starting to act quite strangely. Could some kind of plague be spreading? It's not a plague exactly, but perhaps come to think of it, it may as well be. They aren't breaking out in poxes or running fevers, but there are rumors everywhere that the people aren't behaving unlike their usual selves. In fact, I've heard there are quite a few people within the palace acting strangely as well. I ran into Lu Bu on my way here, and I've never seen him in such a state. He was weeping over the fact that he and Dada-chan has parted ways. Lu Bu? The peerless and unrivaled warrior Lu Bu weeping? So it wasn't a joke? They really broke up? That's not all. Zhao Yun hasn't trained in a week. The Guan Yu is spending all of his time blind drunk. Guan Yu is always drunk whenever there is no work to be done, but it's certainly odd for Zhao Yun to skip training. It's difficult to pinpoint exactly what's amiss. If I may, perhaps Your Majesty should personally investigate the matter by visiting the villages in the realm. Thank you for your advice. I'll look into it. Then if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I must go comfort Lu Bu in his poor broken heart. Something is definitely wrong. Something must have happened. I'll have to go to the villages and investigate for myself. So how is... I'm sorry, I shouldn't ask. I shouldn't ask, just play through the story. Ren goes out into the village to observe the townspeople. Immediately, she senses something unusual in the atmosphere. The mood feels rather strange today. It looks like that restaurant is closed. I wonder what's going on. Posted on the doors of the shuttered restaurant is a note. I sincerely apologize for employing a panda to prepare such terrible, tasteless dumplings. Not only was it a violation of food safety laws, but it was also animal abuse. I only have my own ignorance and negligence to blame. This seems like a Kung Fu Panda reference. I don't know why. As an act of repentance, I am shutting down the dumpling shop. As the dumplings I made taste awful anyway, the business wouldn't have survived anyway, and I am certain there will be no love lost in the community. Sincerely, Ling Ling. Food safety laws? Animal abuse? What on earth is that about? Has the owner of this dumpling shop been infected as well? I should keep looking around the village. Something is definitely off. While investigating the village, Rin spots a familiar face and calls out to them. Oh, hello! You're that warrior who's close to Miho, aren't you? Your name was... It's Klahan. Not that it's name worth remembering. Just think of me as a transient warrior passing through. Was he always so dour? Or has something gotten into him as well? It's my own fault for failing to make an impression when I finally got a chance to show up. It's stupid of me, really. There was never any guarantee that I'd get an appearance again. I should have made the most of it while I still could. Make an appearance? What do you mean? Appear where? Don't waste your time talking to someone like me. I'll be on my way now. But wait a second! This is bad. The epidemic is more serious than I thought. At least nobody's physically sick, though maybe they're sick at heart. It's like everyone's become a bit exhausting to deal with. What kind of doctor are you supposed to see for something like this? Wait, is this even a real epidemic to begin with? It's not like anyone is in need of actual medicine. Ugh. Seriously, what is wrong with everyone? Is it just me? That's a relief. At least you're still normal, Princess of Aisha. Sorry, I keep on sniffling. I was like, oh my gosh, what is up with my allergies? Like, it's been raining like crazy here, so that's probably why. And you are? I'm Taka of the Night Crows. I approached you because you, well, seem to be the only person acting normally. And it turns out you're the princess. Acting normally? What do you mean by that? Somewhere in Aisha, a massive, powerful ball of pent-up rage and resentment is growing up as we speak. This pent-up grudge is slowly eating away at people's hearts. A pent-up grudge? Resentment? Has someone cast a curse? That remains unknown. While investigating throughout Aisha, I noticed that people have suddenly been demonstrating uncharacteristically strange behavior. It's almost like an epidemic. Oh, so I wasn't imagining things after all. Everyone's been so depressed and down in the dumps. More than just being hard on themselves, they've become almost self-defeatist. So it's all caused by this grudge then? Correct. Everyone's trying to cast themselves as a villain, essentially. Who on earth could possibly be harboring such deep-seated resentment? Someone who was treated like a villain no matter what they did. Someone who was endlessly castigated by everyone, constantly. This appears to be the work of someone who was on the receiving end of such pain with no end in sight. Unless we find and eliminate the source of this grudge, the situation will continue. A villain, you say? Ah. A memory suddenly flashes through Rin's mind. Her Premier Dellins, the policy you're suggesting isn't right. Huh. You don't know what you're talking about. It sounds good now, doesn't it? But give it time. We'll see if the people who will still sing its praises later. This is exactly why everyone calls you a scummy villain, Premier Dillons. And it won't be the last time. Just leave it. Okay, so this is whenever Dellins comes into play. But I also don't think you were always this scummy either, Premier Dillons. Huh? Premier Dillons, I heard that you've lived through countless wars over the years. I believe it must have hardened your heart significantly. Sorry. It's probably why you've turned into such a ruthless, cold-blooded man. Damn. Of course, judging by how you are now, you still got a long ways to go. Perhaps too long. At times, you seem completely beyond redemption. I can't read for the life of me. You really don't hold back, do you, Your Majesty? Come on, say more. But I was taught that a true monarch is someone who can lead and govern even those who seem irredeemable. Some say you can't change a person's nature, but I am royal of this nation. So, Dillons, I am withdrawing this policy. We will proceed with my revised plan. Do as you will, Your Majesty. How dare I question your brilliance? I'm just a villain after all. Always. What's wrong? It's nothing. Just something I remembered. This hasn't spread to everyone yet, but it's all but certain that more and more people will fall victim to it as time goes on. I'm investigating those who haven't been overtaken by the grudge yet. Like the movie? I'm sorry. Hopefully it may help us find out a cure. I can only wonder why Father hasn't responded yet when the situation is so dire. Let's do this together, Taka. I can lend you my help. Just then, the two hear the sound of a man and woman heated arguing in a nearby dojo. No, Jin! I'm telling you, don't go! That voice, is that Lena? Our break starts in 5 minutes. Rin and Taka head toward the source of the commotion. I told you, I'm quitting the dojo. How many times do I have to say it before you get it through your head? Jin, you can't. If you can leave, this dojo is as good as shut down. I'm a talentless hack. Who am I to do anything? The dojo will do just fine without me. Actually, it'll do much better without a burden like me to drag it down. Isn't that a win-win for everyone? So, Lena, stop wasting your time on a nobody like me, got it? Lena, what's going on? Oh, Your Majesty. Jin says he wants to quit being an instructor at the dojo. It seems this man, too, has come to the grudge. By the way, Lena, has something about you changed since we last saw each other? Actually, on the day I visited the Imperial Palace, when Your Majesty touched my shoulder, my mind suddenly cleared. It was like I was coming to my senses. Like you were recovering from something? It certainly seems like she's not under the grudge's influence. After I touched your shoulder, you say. But why? It's not like I possess any special abilities. Maybe coming into contact with an infected person is what makes you normal again? It's a plausible theory. Let's put it to the test. I feel like that was not necessary. Then without warning, Taka tries a powerful punch into Jen's stomach. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? Oof. That looked like it hurt. Ugh. Hey there, Lena. You look beautiful today, as always. Are you out for a walk? Mind if I join you? Yeah, my stomach, though. No, wait. I'll make myself better with sheer willpower. Alright, I'm gonna carry Lena on my back and run it 100 laps around the field. Ah, he's back to normal. It does seem to have worked. The three of them explained the situation at hand to Jen. Now that I think of it, there was someone at the Prosperous Market who seemed unusually energetic. This shop owner was about to close down her business, and this person was trying to convince them otherwise. Whoever it was, they were unaffected by the grudge, no doubt. Do you remember what this person looked like? They weren't dressed like someone from these parts, that's for sure. White wings, a huge shield, and an incredibly kind face. Oh, it's Rudy! Could it be? I think I might know who that person is. I'll come along with you. And Jen, please save as many people as you can. Outbreak starts in about a minute. You got it, Lena. Poor guy. Not everyone is under the influence of this affliction, so remember to only intervene with those who are. Don't go around picking fights and punching at random people, understood? You should tell that to Tonka. He's the one who punched Jin in the first place. Of course. You can leave it to me, Lena. Time to get fired up and spring into action. I can't help but feel concerned. Don't be, Lena. I'm sure it'll work out. Yes, I sure hope so. So, the person Jen mentioned earlier, do you know them? Technically yes, but it's a bit of an awkward relationship. He's hard to miss, so we'll find him quickly. Let's head to the market. I'm gonna go ahead and pause for a little bit because I need to, like, chill with my, chill out with my congestion. I'm so sorry about this, guys, because it just sucks that, you know, I have this congestion going on. It's like, ugh. I can't English. So, sorry. We still got quite a bit to do. Oh, that's for challenge A. I sound towards the other half. I'm gonna save up with these. I need this. I don't know how to get it, but we'll see. We are back. Meanwhile, Rudy wanders the Prosperous Market alone. separated from the 7 knights. Goddess, what am I to do now? Even my comrades have turned their backs on me. Keep your spirits up, everyone. I'm sure there's some way we can help here. Aw, your little dragonette looks like so sad. No, don't go. Chris, you're with me, aren't you? I'm no longer the Chris you once knew. Chris. Everyone's turning into a morose, self-blaming killjoy all of a sudden. Even Rachel's not her usual ever-confident self. Stay calm, Rudy. This too must be a child bestowed upon me by the goddess. I have to find a way to set things right. Lord Rudy? You're the Princess of Aisha, are you not? What is everyone doing here? Rudy, I'm so glad you're safe. Safe? What do you mean? A powerful grudge is spreading across Aisha like a sickness. Countless people are suffering under its influence, turning into self-defeating malcontents. Fortunately, I seem to have been spared its effects, but the situation is dire. People are losing their spark and motivation and falling into a state of emotionally sapped lethargy instead. What do you mean a powerful grudge? Is this a curse of black magic? This is not the work of a black magician, but rather it seems to be the lingering grudges of a villain. The grudges of a villain? It appears to be the resentful grudge of someone who is always cast into the role of a villainous adversary. But no one in this world is born evil, so who could it possibly be? Rin's words seemed to jostle something in Rudy's memory. Dellins, you're one of the chosen 7 knights, just like us. What is this? You are a terrible and uncontrollable villain, yet you were still chosen by the goddess Elena. Why not change your ways and live a good life from this point forward? What? Put an end to your evil deeds. If you stop now, perhaps those you have wronged might find in themselves to forgive you. Of course, they would have to be more merciful than the goddess herself for that to happen. Are you trying to pick a fight with me? I'm sure you've had your share of struggles. For someone's character to be so corrupt, I'm sure something terrible must have happened. But who knows? Maybe that snake-like tongue in mine. Maybe there's a sliver of humanity remaining in you. If only you would choose to be kind, the world will finally be at peace. Yeah, you want to keep acting the saint? Go on, be my guest. I'm the only villain here. Just me. Always me. So everybody's like, everybody's literally at fault. Dellins. I see the same thought has crossed your mind. You also have his history with Dellins? Just what happened between you and him. Rudy and Ren relate the stories of their encounters with Dellins. I'm in shock. That's so cruel. You two sure are capable of spewing such vicious words, in spite of those kind faces of yours. Aww. Thank you. I appreciate you, Sky. There's a posture check. I am posture checking, and there's a hydrate. I'm gonna take a shot. Jeepers, Sky. Nah, thank you. I'll take headbats. Oh wait, did the headbats work? I hope so. I can't tell with this screen. Okay, cool. Alright, posture check. I am on shrimping and I hydrate. I got my Peak Whitney shot thingy because it's been a day. It's been a week. Shoot. There's a stretch and there's a head pats. Oh wait, head pats are just significant. I'm trying to open this shot thing. This shot bottle. How was the show though? It's I know that it's typically your favorite, like one of your favorites of all time. There, I got it done. Okay, hydrate done, and stretch. As I always tell people, stretch. All right. Did I read this already? I don't know. You two sure are capable of speaking such vicious words in spite of those kind of faces of yours. So that's why. It's undeniable that Dallas has committed heinous acts. But after hearing what you said, I feel like even a saint would have been compelled to become a villain. I think I'd go off the rails myself. Either way, now that we've identified the source of the grudge, we need to figure out a solution. But not even we know how to locate Dellins. He's surely gone into hiding somewhere. But how do we find him? We don't necessarily need to capture him in the flesh. As long as we can eliminate his lingering resentment, the problem should solve itself. If you're planning on destroying this grudge, I'd like to help. Rudy, aren't you from Asgard? Why go out of your way to help us? Innocent people are suffering. No matter how great or small that suffering may be, I can't stand by and watch it happen. They may not be members of my own realm, but they're still precious people to someone else, are they not? Very well then. Whether it be a ball of resentment or Dellins himself. Let's go find it. Maybe I should give a little bit more of a feminine voice. I feel bad that I haven't. Didn't you say you were a yin-yang master, Lena? Can you sense any evil energies or grudges in the air? Yes, I can sense something, but the lingering resentment is coming from so many different sources that it's hard to pinpoint an exact location. Even if we were to intervene and free people from the resentment, there's no telling when they might fall under its influence again. Is there any way to find out more? Taka, where do the Night Crows usually gather their intelligence? We look in all sorts of places, from the well-known to the more obscure. When you don't know where to start, it's best to begin where there's lots of people. You never know. There's always a chance we might find an information broker among them. The four of them started exploring Prosperous Market. I'm surprised, Taka. I always thought you wouldn't come to places like this since you're on secret missions all the time. Actually, crowded places are much easier to hide in. Ooh, look over there! Aren't those dolls adorable? We're not here for sightseeing, you know. Oh, that really is a nice-looking doll. I think I might get one for Ariel. Right? Should I get one too? An excellent idea. I'll join you. Those two look awfully excited. This really doesn't seem like the time or place for them to be in such high spirits. Huh. I never should have brought them to the market. Taka, Lena, look at this bracelet. Isn't it gorgeous? I just bought it for 10,000 pieces of gold. What is still right? That thing isn't even worth half that price. What? But isn't that still a This reminds me so much of Justinian. For crying out loud, Your Majesty really has no sense of money. Rudy, I think you took the change earlier. Where is it? Oh, that? I saw a little street urchin. I saw a little street urchin earlier, gave it all away. All of it? But that was so much change. You two require a lot of supervision. Why else would I think about doing online shopping only? The four of them wander through the market grounds for quite some time, but come up empty-handed. We didn't find anything. All we learned from walking around was that Her Majesty is a terrible singer from that singing contest she entered. Hey, come on now. A member of the royals who isn't afraid to show their flaws and stay humble with the people? The citizens will love that. Sounds like that was a compliment, Rudy. At this rate, we're going to end up consumed by the grudge before we can even find it. Ugh, that Dellins. How the heck are we supposed to find him? Hey there, miss. Looking for Dellins? Who are you? Do you know Dellins? I'm just a passerby, who also happens to know a bit about Dellins. Ooh, look who we have here. I couldn't see clearly from the distance, but if it isn't Rudy of the Seven Knights and Her Imperial Majesty of Aisha. I smell money in the air. I've been barely scraping by on measly wages. Time to release these people for what all they're worth. You're the Princess of Aisha, aren't you? So, looking for Dellins, are we? A shame. Of all people, that he's the hardest one to find right now. Do you have any information on Dellins? I do, but information isn't free. There's no such thing as a free lunch, you know. So what do you propose? What makes the world go round? Money. If you're offering fair compensation, the quality of information you get might also vastly differ depending on how much you're willing to pay. Do you have a price in mind? About this much? That's an outrageous price! Don't like it? Then don't make the deal. A lot of people have been looking for Dellins these days. You're hardly the only ones who want this information. So if you're not buying, then be on your way. Actually, I'm carrying enough money to pay the price. What do you think? But Princess, wait! It's a ridiculously steep amount! Sometimes one must spare no expense for the sake of the greater good. I will pay it. As Rin and Rudy are about to pay Jane's exorbitant fee. I can't English, I'm sorry. Taka's eyes suddenly narrow and sharpen. I thought you looked familiar. You're with the Shadow Clan, aren't you? So you sniffed me out, huh? I was under the impression that the members of the Shadow Clan are paid quite handsomely. Or is it different for rank-and-file members at the bottom? A case of the flood of beverages, perhaps. You knew all along? I know everything, including the fact that the Shadow Clan strictly forbids its members of moonlighting on the side. Who the hell are you? You have two choices here. 1. You graciously waive the fee and willingly give us your intel on Dellins. 2. Collect your outrageous fee and violate the Shadow Clan's code, and see what happens when your superiors find out you've broken the rules. So, what'll it be? Ugh. You lousy prig. Fine, you win. Happy now? Truth is, I haven't got a clue where Dallas is, but I did sense a similar presence somewhere. There's an abandoned shrine beyond that mountain over there. Sarah said the place just feels just like the ruins of Skytria. I haven't been there myself, but that's all I know. And if you're lying? If I'm lying, you can have all my month's wages. Keep your chump change. With the Night Crow's intelligence gathering capabilities, it'll be easy enough to find out if you're lying or not. And standing right here before you is the princess of the kingdom. She could easily dispose of you without even lifting a finger. If the intel you gave us is false, not just you, but your entire family will suffer the consequences for generations. It's true, I swear. Ugh. I've had enough of your creepy threats. I'm out of here. That was some impressive negotiating. Well done. I didn't think that was an... Oh my gosh, this girl. I didn't think it was that much money. Your Majesty, you can't really be that out of touch, are you? But Taka, if the Night Crow's intelligence network is capable of verifying the information anyway, why bother looking for an intel trader in the first place? Oh, that? I was just bluffing. We can't find Dallas right now either. Everybody's like, yeah, I say all these things, but you know what? We don't really know what's going on or where he is. Maybe if I get done with this, we'll probably go into the chapter 14. The party arrives at the abandoned shrine that Jane informed them about. A sinister aura hangs over the entire place. The energy here is overwhelming. This must be the right place. Stay alert, everyone. Our opponent is Dallas. There's no telling what kind of traps await us here. As they enter the shrine, a voice filled with resentful fury echoes through the air. Miss Lena. Jen? That's Jen's voice. Why do you have to be so infatuated with Ace? Jen? Isn't that the man Taka purified earlier? Jen can be a bit of a blockhead. He might have been consumed by the grudge again. Isn't that a serious problem? You're going to lose to Kagura anyway. What the hell do you like about a punk kid like him? What the? That's a rather odd sentiment, isn't it? He doesn't see how great you are. Not really. But me? I'm totally fine with seeing your bare face. I would even mind seeing your makeup get all cakey in the summer heat. Who cares if you're a poor show? So please, just let me be gone. Struck by Lena's furious spell, Jen's resentment dissolves into nothingness. Lena? Are you alright? Well, who cares if you're... Oh my god! Rudy, shut up! Who cares if your makeup smudges a little? Especially when there's someone who likes you this much. Rudy, please be quiet. As the group steps deeper into the shrine, another bitter, resentful voice rings out. Taka is calling out to me this time? Who could it be? You friendless loser. What? Don't listen to the grudge's words. It's feeding on your heart's deepest vulnerabilities. You're not a Seven Knight, not one of the Four Lords either. Just some nobody in between. Whoa, that's a bit going too far, yes. Right. I couldn't even become a Seven Knight or a Four Lord. How dumb of me to think I could ever amount to something. Take that! Be careful, everyone. This grudge is a manifestation of all sorts of pent-up negativity and unresolved emotions. Don't let yourself react to the grudge's words. That's exactly what it wants. Come on, everyone. Let's stay strong until the very end. The four finally discovered the last lingering grudge deep within the shrine. This grudge is an especially large one. I really hope it's the last. Why? And how? Listen, it's Zealot's voice. Why am I always the bad guy? I still haven't even found her yet? While those pathetic 7 knights get to play at being knights in shining armor, I've been working like a dog night and day, even with the whole world turned against me. Delens, has this been weighing on his... Has this been weighing on him this entire time? If you want something, then put in the work, Rudy. Instead of sulking and whining like a child because the gods won't tend it to you on a silver platter. Whoa. It seems like he has a grudge against you, Rudy. That's not true. Delens, surely the gods will show us the way. Shut up! And the way you talk, do you even hear yourself? You sound like a washed-up, holier-than-thou dinosaur. Have you ever thought about how much it makes people cringe to listen to you? A washed-up dinosaur? I always thought I sounded pretty distinguished. He's right. Someone like me could never save the world. Don't give in, Rudy. Stay strong. This is bad. Rudy's starting to succumb to the grudge's influence. Jade, why don't you crack open a book once in a while? Even a 10-year-old has a better vocabulary than you. And Eileen, what does it say about you that you're so into a guy like that? What the hell do you even see in him? Rachel, who are you without that dumb bird of yours? You're nothing but a poor little rich girl playing a mercenary with the commoners. Just call it quits and go home. Chris, we get it. You have demonic powers now, but does that mean you get high off your own farts too? I'm no longer the Chris you once knew. You sound so much like an edgy, try-hard teenager that it's embarrassing. Even demons don't talk that way. Spike, you're the biggest mama's boy I've ever met. Always mommy this, mommy that. Jeez, just go run back to your mommy already. There isn't a single sane person among you. These clowns are the so-called 7 Knights. He clearly had quite a few grievances with the 7 Knights. They do say that the stress is the root of all illnesses. It's a miracle that Delens didn't die from his pent-up rage. Those good-for-nothing warlords are no different. Looks like his anger has shifted targets now. Delens, how dare he insult the warlords? Lubu, you love galloping around on your seat all alone, do you? Yeah, you love it so much that it's why your girlfriend dumped your sorry behind, you clueless oaf. Holy shit! Ren, you're pretty much just like Rachel. What the hell brings a freaking dragon to a duel? Of course you're going to win if you bring something like that into battle. Well, it's true. Mir did do most of the heavy lifting. Yeah, the position of poor lord should have rightfully gone to Miho instead. I'm just a highborn noble with a soft underbelly who's only ever walked the easy road in life. I can't understand the hearts and minds of the people, and I never will. Your Majesty, no! Don't let his words get to you! Sun Wukong, you hyperactive maniac! Run amok one more time with those annoying clones one more time, and you'll see what happens. I'll shave you hairless and naked myself. Holy Ace! Don't you see the awkward looks on the faces who picked you? Or are you really just that oblivious? I don't care if you get a rework or have an awakening. Just bring something to the table already. How could you even call yourself a poor lord? This grudge... Oh, sorry. This grudge only seems to be getting bigger and bigger. What do we do? Your Majesty, Rudy, are you alright? You're done for. Both of them have taken a severe blow. What now? Dealing with a grudge of this magnitude won't be an easy feat. Maybe it needs a carrot instead of a stick? Why don't we try cajoling it? It might be worth a try. Now it's enough. Whipping yourself into an angry frenzy like this won't stop anything. Let's talk it out first. Shut your trap. You constantly getting outdone by Ace and Evan. When are you finally going to stop being a disappointment to your to your father? Whoa. Oh my gosh, everybody's like, holy shit. He's right. Taka. And you're right next to him. You're not even worth talking about. Why don't you work on actually having a presence? What the hell did you say? Sorry. What the hell did you say? Why, you? Goodness gracious. Kelly's just like brutalizing everybody with his words. Dallas's voice drips with venom as he continuously spits out words of vitriol. I can't stand any of the poor lords of old either. Aren't you overdue for a balance patch, Kyle? Hey, Karma, when are you finally gonna get buffed? As for Teo, you think you're the most handsome man alive, don't you? A handful of people start crushing on you, and you strut around like you're God's gift to women. When the hell are you going to fix that inseparable way of speaking? Stop calling other people foolish. There's plenty of people smarter than you. They just don't need to advertise it constantly. I mean, you realize that even that nerd who kind of looks like you is more popular than you, right? Your era is over. I can't listen to any more of this. Ugh. In a flash, 3 converging sword strikes slashed through Dallas's vitriolic grudge. Oh! Damn. Hi. Father? Teo? The grudge. It's all gone. Father? How did you get here? I heard news that Aisha was being plagued by a disturbing anomaly. Oh my god, I can't read. More like I can't speak with this congestion. Ah. Plagued by a disturbing anomaly, and came to investigate. There was a collision of unstable forces, and Dallas's grudge took advantage of the ensuing rift to spread far and wide. I knew it! It was a powerful grudge. Even Orly fell victim to it and started behaving erratically. Mother? Is she alright? She fell into a deep depression, bemoaning that she was too much of a wrinkly old hag to compete with these new young women who were appearing on the scene. She started going on wild shopping sprees to update her wardrobe, obsessively used all sorts of beauty tools, regardless of where she went, and slathered herself in every cosmetic imaginable to treat her sagging skin. I almost got swept up in it myself. That sounds like she just wanted to look prettier. By the way, I stopped receiving any letters from you for quite some time. You really didn't receive any? I sent several crows, but I started to worry when there was no reply. I found it odd, so I began to look into it. As it turns out, all the crows you sent had been delivering to another man who just looked like me. Who looks just like me. Taka, all the letters you sent were there as well. But these are trained crows. How could they have gotten confused? Just how much did this man resemble you, father? The crows eventually realized their mistake, but the man kept feeding them such rich food and treats that the foolish birds grew attached to him. Grew too attached to make their way back properly. I see. Do not lose heart, Taka. You still have work to do. Yes, I understand. And you still have plenty of potential. You must have more confidence in yourself. Huh? Oh, yes, sir. After Teo's departure. Now that the grudge is gone, will everyone be happier if only just a little? It may not happen right away. Not after all the chaos that has unfolded. But given your desire to rule benevolently over the realm, I have no doubt your people will find happiness, Your Majesty. I am certain of it. Thank you for your kind words, Rudy. I myself have realized that not everyone from Asgard is bad people. I hope you build a peaceful nation, Empress Ren. Lena, Taka, thank you all for your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm just happy to be of assistance. It was something that needed to be done anyway. As a token of my gratitude, I will grant you anyone you wish you grant you any one wish you desire. Hey, Silver! How's it going? If you ever need anything, please send me a letter. I will do everything in my power to help. Thank you, Your Majesty. After the pent-up grudge of resentment disappears, Aisha finally returns to normal, and light and color gradually start to fill the people's faces again. I'm doing well. I figured I would just do this event, and I don't know, because I was kind of tempted to do chapter 14, but at the same time, I know that those chapters can get kind of longer. As the story progresses, so I probably won't after all. I'll probably do that next time. But I'm gonna show you guys the progress that I made with my people. Before anything else. At Ren's office not long after that. Oh, it's a letter from Rudy. Thank you for lending us your aid. Because of your efforts, all the 7 knights have regained their senses and come back to their usual normal selves. Looks like everything's been neatly resolved. Oh, that's right. I should issue special travel passes to Rudy and his comrades. Now then, what's the next item on the agenda? This one's from Lena. I wonder if something came up? This is a medical bill? Goodness, why is the total amount so enormous? Jen broke the bones of oh my gosh! Freaking Jen, man! Jen broke the bones of more than 30 people while running around trying to help them. I can't believe this guy. Maybe we really should recommend that his dojo be closed down. Suddenly there was a noisy shatter, followed by a guest entering Ren's chambers. Whoops! Guess I made a wrong turn. Son Wukong, how many times have I told you that to observe proper etiquette here inside the palace? Ooh, what's that? A special travel pass? Can I get one? I need one too. You don't need one. You're a forlord. These are for guests. Huh? Since when? They should be available to anyone who needs it. And you're the one who was lecturing me about etiquette 2 seconds ago. Maybe I'd be able to actually be on my best behavior if I had one of those and didn't have to sneak around anymore. Wow, you're quite the brazen. Come on. Don't be so stingy and just give me one. And what's the deal with these things? Does having one let you check out all the secret rooms in the palace? Don't worry about Lubu or Ace. I swear I won't tell them a thing. So just give me one, please. You're the one I'm most worried about. Oh well, if that's how it is, then I guess it can be expected to mind my manners while I'm here. I think I'm just going to keep doing exactly what I've always been done. Bye now. It's a tornado or something. Maybe we never should have purified that ball of resentment after all. Meanwhile, at Dylan's hideout. Damn those 7 eyes. And damn the 4 lords too. All those trashy fools ever do is compare combat metrics and squabble about who is stronger or weaker on the field. Yep, I knew it was you. You're pretty steamed up, aren't you? What is it, Yogi? Of course, it's exactly like you making an appearance at the very end. You're so predictable, it's pathetic. You laze around doing nothing the whole time until finally deigning to grace us with your presence at the finale. Why not switch it up every now and then, for crying out loud? Stop swooping in at the last minute and taking all the credit when everyone else has already done the tough part for you. Are you finished? Huh? Whether you're good or bad, I don't particularly care either way. But you've really gone and annoyed me this time. Ooh, scary. Let me guess, you're going to drop another meteor on me? Go ahead, make my day. Let's see what happens. If you ever pull a stunt like this again, I'll erase you from the 7 Nights permanently and forever. Huh. And with me gone, who exactly will you cast as a villain next? Mercure? Baijiao? It's so glaringly obvious. I'm always a villain here. Just me. Always me. To reiterate, the story is a work of fiction. Besides, if Yoni drops a meteorite, Dallas won't be able to do anything anyway. I don't know, like it said something about like it was based on something. It was kind of based on something like of real life or something, but I don't know. Like a crisis in real life? I'm not sure. It was crazy. That was... Yeah, it's already 9 right now, so I probably will just wait till another time to do, this story. But that was an interesting event. This is all the way up to the 6th. So, odds are, whenever I do more 7 Nights, it's going to be in this just main story. So anyway, let me show you guys what I did.
Death is upon you.
Delans as Awaken, but we also have Sylvester.
I will not fail.
And then joining with the Awaken units is Helenia.
Overcome your fears.
So I have quite an interesting amount of people right now. And here's the rest that's pretty much available for Awakening. So I do have Rudy working on, and then there's Orca too. But I do need some more of these. So yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, I was kind of tempted to do a little bit more of the main story today, but I don't know. These story chapters have gotten a little bit long, you know? Especially whenever it goes back into the other time. But that'll be a thing for another time.